Okay, we're going to apartment 608. Easy to remember. I love games that have, like, decisions, but it also stresses me out. Even when it's small, because, like, you never... Like, it makes me wonder what would happen if I did the other thing. We'll do that. We'll be curious. I think that's the apartment just ahead. We're here. Well, let's get ready, shall we? You can film her getting the door and all that. So, should I knock on the door, ring the bell? What'll look better on video? Oh. I wonder if she's up to talking to strangers. If she isn't, she will be now. Let me try again. Okay, is she even home? Say, did you work with Walter for long? What if she won't see us? We'll ask that. Some 4 years. This hit me hard too, you know? I want to do something for him. And take advantage of the situation in the process? Sure, he'd say I'm demonstrating a sharp sense for opportunity. Alright, third time's the charm. What do you want? Hi, Miss Martins. We're from Channel 8. We came to give you our condolences. Do you really need a video camera for that? We're making a special program about Walter. A homage, kind of retrospective, you see. He worked at the station for so long. So we wanted to talk to you about him, about what happened. Right. Fine, come in. Might be good to talk about it. Why not? We can edit it later. Right now, we need the raw material. Come on, before she changes her mind. Thank you again for welcoming us, Miss Martins. Silva here will film our conversation, okay? Will he now? I'll have to think about that. What? Would you like to drink anything? Tea? Coffee? Oh, I never refuse a cup of coffee. I'll go make some. She pulled a fast one on you, huh? Forget that. Let's snoop around while we have the chance. Make sure to get anything that catches your eye on camera. We're surrounded by material here. Look at these certificates. Journalism degree from UFRGS, specialization in communication. Walter was well educated. I think Miss Martins is just the same. What a waste. Oh, it would be a shame if we only had shots at the same wall. Look around the whole room here, okay? Oh, okay, interesting, fun. This plant's begging for water. Guess it's been neglected the past few days, considering all that happened. That's another thing. The past few days, and they're already up here at our door, trying to, like, shove a camera in her face. Little insensitive, but, you know. I remember Walter bought this raincoat to cover his story. Some lake where it rains a lot or something. Right, the image got stuck in my head because he just vanished inside the thing. I remember he got cheated out of some 500 cruzios for an oversized coat. He looked ridiculous in it, but he paid so much for the darn thing, he just had to wear it. Poor guy. Look, a daily trophy. Oh, right. Walter got one for an article he wrote back in the 70s. The station's owner thought this would make us stand out more, but it didn't happen. Local stations have zero chances against the big ones. I think they even had a lobby going on to hush this up. Hey, I can hear her putting water in the filter. She'll be back soon. Check out all you can now. Hey, that TV shot looks good. Something funny about this TV. I think there was a lightning strike nearby the other day. Might have messed it up. Actually, I'm pretty sure it happened the same day that Walter, you know. Is it gonna rain today? Hardly. The rooster says otherwise. Look. Ah, these roosters never get it right. I guess we can I guess we can use this take to set the mood. Anything else to explore? Look at this photo. Some scenery? Not a very appealing scenery. Plus, it's out of focus. The photo has a story behind it. I can feel it. I might ask about it during the interview. There's a painting here. A lake. I think Miss Martin's painted this. Coffee's almost done. Will you have one? You know, it will be nice. Be my guest. So, did you think it over? I did. Let's get this done with. Great, we'll begin shortly. Let's shoot the interview on that chair, Silva. Ready? No, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're here with Miss Adriana Martins, wife of Walter Martins, our dear colleague who left us so abruptly. She agreed to give us an interview during these most trying of times. The house itself really tells a story about how you two lived. Oh, there's raincoats. We'll bring up the blurred photo. You have a rather peculiar picture in your living room. That was the first picture I took with the two of us. I put the camera on a tripod and set it all up to take our picture. Then, well, this lapwing showed up out of nowhere. I think we were too close to its nest. The bird got furious and attacked the camera right when it took the picture. Then it attacked us. That was the result, a portrait neither of us appear in, from yours truly, the great photographer. He found it so funny we had it framed. I used to find it funny too. We'll go with the award. Walter was a high-caliber professional working at a small station. Would you like to comment on that? He felt he had less problems with higher-ups when working at a smaller station. He could suggest topics, be more hands-on. He also believed in keeping local stations alive. We lived well. He wasn't an ambitious man, not in that sense. He was a good man. We'll go for the degrees next. You two are quite well educated, aren't you? You can say so. I studied quite a bit. History, theater. I met Walter at an eloquence, oh my gosh. I met Walter at an eloquence workshop. I used to help him out. Can you believe he had a speech impediment? Bad diction? Nobody notices it. Today, his articulated speech, that was my gift. Guess we'll go for his raincoat. Many of Walter's things are still around here. Yes, I've been thinking about selling the apartment because of everything. These things just make it all the more difficult. I'm thinking of getting rid of everything. It's hell. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I can keep going. Of course, Miss Martins. We have enough material already. He was so different, so nervous. I never expected him to. No one expected that, Miss Martins. I still can't even imagine Walter handling a gun. Gun? What gun? Walter never had a gun. The gun. The one he used during the show's broadcast. He did not use a gun. I know it was horrible, but I saw it when he pulled the trigger. That's what Feria told you back at the station, right? Okay. I feel like knife. Okay. trying to be strategic here. Because I don't know how much this will impact the story, but I feel like because we're talking to the widow, poison sounds the least volatile. Like, even though it's just a bad, but what? How can that be? My God, I knew it. Ever since he got that darn tape. The tape he tried to broadcast? Celso examined the tape back at the studio. I think the film was burned, something like that. That wasn't the tape, not the original one. That was a copy. Seriously? Do you still have the original? Yes, here. I don't know what he saw in this thing, and I don't know where he got it from. Walter made me swear to never watch it. He only watched it when I wasn't home, or in the small hours of the morning. You want to watch it, don't you? For your show? I don't think that's a good idea, but I'm too tired to try and change your mind. I'm going outside to have a smoke. I don't even want to hear this thing. This is it. We have quite the story here. You look like you've seen a ghost. You'll stay, right? Sure. Staying with this potentially evil tape sounds like a great idea. I knew I made the right decision in bringing you with me. Okay, this is how we'll do it. You'll film me as I watch the thing. We'll have more takes that way. We're gonna insert the tape's content in the video during editing. Right, let's make some room here. Alright, let's begin. Let's get my first impressions on film. We can fix it all in editing later. There, I'll press play. It's starting. What is this place? I don't recognize this building. These symbols. I can almost... Do they mean anything to you? I feel like I shouldn't be looking at them. We'll say they make my head hurt. Me, it's the eyes. Oh, it changed. Good. So he did go inside the building. What is this place? Looks like a prison, looks like a shopping mall, looks like a museum. I don't know. Let's say school, maybe? Because it looks like it's got, like, long hallway, lots of doors. Are those classrooms? Why do their clothes look so much like my high school uniform? He's just walking by everything. What sort of building is this? It's way too long. Look, there's someone up ahead. That guy. He looks... Oh. Did you get that? I'll turn up the volume. Let's maybe not. I feel like the volume's at a good level right now. I can hear... Okay, and now it's right in my ears. Ominous whisperings. I think it doesn't sound like anything. I'll go with this one, because I definitely can't hear anything else. Or, well, I couldn't even really hear that, but the other two I really could not. I can't hear anything about an Oscar. I know, I couldn't either, but I couldn't hear any of the other things, Juliana. Can't understand a darn thing. Exactly. Turn up the volume again. Why? Exactly. Understandable? Unintelligible speech. We are just really zooming in here. Oh, oh no. I think we turn it off, then ask her if she's okay. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Love this music. Commercial break. Lovely elevator type music. Very calming. Okay, we're in the right building. Is the camera? Okay. So I didn't capture this when I first started because it wouldn't let me restart, and I accidentally started the game before recording. But this is how the game started. So I think that means I lost the game. Is the camera on? Oh, but the answer's different. Because, like, I didn't record it, because I didn't realize I wasn't recording until, like, a couple of scenes after this, like, after we got out of the elevator. But this, I don't remember what it asked before, but it did not ask, let me remove the lens cover. So that's really interesting that it's different now. Let me remove the lens cover. Okay, hurry up. Let me get the button. 6th floor, apartment 608. Okay, and that's different as well. Previously, she asked me to press the button. You look like you've seen a ghost. Just some deja vu. Right. Let's go to 608 already. We'll go to the window this time. What? What are you doing? How about you stop wasting your time? Can you do that? Ah, okay. Well, you shot it, right? Come on, let's go. There's the apartment. Finally. I'll do the talking. Yeah, she's definitely different. And the text prompts are different as well, but I don't know what that means. Good evening. We're from Channel 8. We came to talk to you about what happened. You don't mind if we record this, right? You want to talk about Walter, right? Okay, so she must be also like how my character's like feeling deja vu because it came up with that text prompt. I wonder if Juliana is also getting the same thing. That's why she's like, let's go. Especially you can see with some of these answers, but I don't understand what that means. You want to talk about Walter, right? The recent events. Everything's stuck in your throat, isn't it? Come in. It might be good to speak to someone. Are you asking about the tape? Okay, we're gonna stay away from the tip. But should I address her directly about it? Yes, she is asking about the tape. Come on, get in. We're about to begin. Will you have anything? Tea, coffee? No thanks. Well, I'll go make something anyway. Oh, and there's a dog. No, let's just... God darn it. We'll have to wait for her. I'll have a look around here. Yeah, whatever. Hello, little Poochie. I'm sorry, Poochie. Hey, gunpowder. He seems a little nervous, uneasy. Or is he afraid? Look at all these certificates. Walter isn't an idiot, unlike some people back at the studio. Right. But I don't recognize any of these institutions. So many books. Huh? There's one missing. What kind of plan is this? No idea, man. It's well taken care of. I think Miss Martins didn't let the tragedy affect her routine. Maybe it's what's keeping her functional right now. Hey, there's a weird thing hanging above the front door. Look. Go there and take it off. What? You heard me. You can reach up there if you jump right. Take it down. It's getting on my nerves. My mom had one just like it at home. Looking at this thing reminds me of her. And I don't want to remember her. So can you just take that down? We're just gonna leave it. Do you always talk back like that? It's just a little favor. Come on, we'll put it back up later. I'm not messing up this poor woman's home. Fine. Pretty sure there was a pair of boots here when we came in. There. Let's get to the point. Walter took a tape to the studio, but it wasn't the original one, was it? The original is here, with you. How do you know that? We examined the one we had with him. I want to see the original. Well, yes, I have it here. You know where he found this tape? Is this why you came here? Had I known, I wouldn't have opened the door. Here, take it. I don't want to see this thing. I'll go have a smoke outside. Tell me when you're done. I don't have time for this. But fine, you're right. This whole thing is making me antsy. You know what? Why don't you go check up on her? Even better, interview her. You always wanted to do that, right? Here's your chance. See if she's up to answering some questions about the origin of this tape. Ah, there she is. Deep breaths. What's this smell? It's not the cigarette. No, focus. If I do a good job, we can help Miss Martins feel a little better. It's what I want to believe, at least. Miss Martins? What is it? Oh, I didn't realize I could click again. Is there anything else in here to click on? No. Obviously I realized this before, that it's like in this tape TV format, but I do think that's interesting that we're playing the game through it, and it's supposed to be like real life, and then when we were looking at the tape, or watching the tape the first time, we were kind of talking about how it was like someone that was walking past all these things, as if, I don't know, maybe I'm looking too far into it, but I think it's really interesting, kind of like the parallels between this and then us watching someone like walk through halls and whatnot in the tape. And now everything here is weird. Adriana, are you done? Not yet. Juliana's watching the tape. Meanwhile, I wanted to ask you some questions. For your program? Shouldn't the girl be asking the questions? Actually, I got worried about you, Miss Martins. I've seen many people like that girl in this line of work, because of Walter. People who stop at nothing. Fine. Let's do this interview of yours. You'd better think very carefully of these questions of yours. My head's about to burst. How are you doing? Terrible. I haven't slept since. You know. Maybe I should have seen it coming. The atmosphere at home changed ever since that tape showed up. He would watch it many times a day. Locked up in the room, he'd say he'd almost get it, but never showed me anything. He never showed it to me. Do you know where the tape came from? No, we need to investigate this. I think he got it at home, but I didn't see who delivered it. Walter collected movies, hard to find film, recordings. I thought it was just another one. Just thinking about that girl alone in my living room watching that thing makes my skin crawl. Say, why is she so interested in that tape? That's an important piece of this case. I want to know. We'll go important piece. Yes, I could see the greed on your colleague's eyes when she asked for the tape. To be honest, I thought you'd ask questions about Walter. He was your coworker, no? That was the plan. Was it? Really? Don't you think that colleague of yours is acting a little strange? I could swear I've seen her before. To be honest, I have a feeling I've seen you before as well. Maybe I've just seen her at the studio. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I haven't been working there for long. Maybe that's why you don't seem to be like her. Not yet, anyway. Me? Yes. Why are you in this, anyway? Well, this is my job. I don't get to pick my tasks. You choose to omit yourself, right? No. I shouldn't blame you. You're not at fault. Not really. You know, I get it. I get the idea of moving up the ladder, the allure of a sensationalist piece of news. You can see it too, can't you? Nothing good came from this tape, from this whole thing. That's precisely why we need to investigate. Do we really need to? Is it really the search for truth that's motivating the story you're working on? Or is it something else? And if it is something else, then it wouldn't be right. I want to know. It is. That's the reason it's necessary. I want to know. At least you're being honest. Look, I've got a splitting headache. Go check and see if she's done. Then leave, please. I want my living room back. Thank you for the interview, Miss Martins. Okay. This is really interesting, though. Like the loop. And then it's like part of... Because like I know some games loop. You know, you die, you come back, you try again. But this is like, it's part of the story. I need to reach the apartment. The apartment... Which apartment? 608. 608. Yes, that was it. I had someone else with me. Jewel. Oh no, I think it's Juliana, but I don't remember if it was 2 N's or 1 N. 1? How could I forget her? Each step makes it harder to remember. That tape. What I saw in it. I watched an unrecorded nightmare, was seeing and forgetting the name of what I saw the past and the future that never happened. Oh, let's try that one. In which future do I exist now? From which past did I come? The apartment. She stayed there. Better to record everything. Everything can be used. That I'm hearing noises. I know, though, that sound. Do I really want to follow it? No, we're gonna think this through real quick. We're gonna go that way. I need to go on. Is this the right way? I don't know. I need to pay attention. Okay, so I guess we want to go that way, because I know like they had like the trash bags over here before, and then I think this way was the way to the window. So I guess I need to go on. Oh, this is not it. Is this where she was? The door won't budge, but there's a grate. I would like to think I would just leave, but I am curious. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like a jump scare. That woman, do I know her? Why am I tearing up like this? It's no use. There's nothing else I can do here. Huh. Weird smell. Where did I smell this before? Oh. We'll keep going. Investigating. Aw, little poachy pooch. What happened here? Why is the dog here? Where's your owner? Hey, Gunpowder, where's your owner? Am I imagining things, or is the dog avoiding the apartment? Oh no, not now, come on. Ah! Gunpowder! Come back here. What's gotten into him? He just dashed down the hall. Huh, looks like he was lying on top of some note. We'll inspect the note. It's a note. I've had it. I did what I shouldn't. I now live in the past of a future that never happened. Move through strange events. Ephemeral facts. Truth and lies, no more than an idiot's dream. If anyone reads this, don't leave Gunpowder alone. She also... these letters are giving me vertigo. Wait, the dog. Where did he go? Gunpowder? I'm going inside. They said not to leave Gunpowder alone. But I can hear stuff coming from the apartment that sounds like the tape, which I feel like means if I go in and see the tape, that bad stuff will happen. You know, I don't think Gunpowder's our dog. I'm so sorry, Gunpowder. I just feel like bad stuff's gonna happen if I go in there. And really, if you think about it, you know, you gotta help yourself before you can help others. If I go in there and I see the tape and I get an even worse state of mind, how am I gonna help Gunpowder? So we're just gonna... I hate when it asks me to make a decision on something that doesn't seem like it should be a big decision, but it is for some reason. I feel like maybe I'll fall in the stairs. We'll go elevator. Though they mentioned something about the storm. Maybe... Oh, rewind. Interesting. Gunpowder? I'm going inside. No, I want to leave this place. Stairs seem safer, I guess. Stairs, I found the stairs. I just really don't see how... Oh, almost dropped my gunpowder. I'm going inside. I guess we need to. Am I going inside? Really? Really? I will. Huh. I just noticed it now, and it's awful. The camera carries... I knew it was suspicious. Not the other way around. I can't even tell when this started, perhaps a long time ago. Maybe when I submitted my application. Gunpowder? I'm going in. Okay, the TV's broken at least. No potential tape. Oh. Never mind. Can we click on anything? Maybe? Oh, and that thing's gone from above the door now. And there's no chair here. Huh. Looks like his little trophy thing and the photos are still there. Okay. Guess we're gonna do that. I feel like I should have just left the first time. Why'd I thought it wasn't gonna, like, I was just gonna film her reaction from, like, her front, show her face. Wasn't gonna look at the TV. Oh, it's got me. Got gunpowder, too. Oh, Walter?
Caros telespectadores, boa noite. Hoje nós teremos uma transmissão especial do nosso programa, possivelmente a minha última. E com ela trago um comunicado a fazer para todos vocês. Descobri algo nas últimas semanas que tem me assombrado desde então. Palavras não serão o bastante para descrever o que descobri. Portanto, eu vou precisar mostrar. E talvez isso venha assombrar vocês, assim como tem me assombrado. Mas a minha profissão, o meu trabalho, foi revelar a verdade durante todos esses anos. E se quisermos nos libertar, preciso que todos saibam disso e tenham mostrado. Por isso, peço que todos sintonizem bem seus aparelhos. Não cruzem suas pernas, isso é importante. Mas fiquem confortáveis com a coluna reta e observem com atenção.